rice duty, so I have to get there 30 minutes early and make the sushi rice for the day. Yesterday, I hung out with this guy from my high school. Going into it, I didn't know if it was a date or not, but now I think it was a date. I'm pretty sure. He's lived here for like 3.5 years, so he knows good places, and he's also completely fluent in Japanese. Starting to feel like I'm itching to cook in a restaurant again. I want to maybe try and like see if I can do a stage while I'm here, see how the kitchens actually operate here. But I'd have to find one that has at least some English speakers. Kind of tough. So a stage has different names depending on where you are in the world. Sometimes it's called a stage, sometimes it's called a trail. In New York they call it a trail. But basically it's really common practice in the restaurant industry to just go in to a restaurant and cook on a short-term basis. It can be a day, it can be a couple weeks, it can be a couple months, but it's with the understanding that it's a short-term engagement. A lot of chefs who I've talked to say that something they really regret is not forcing themselves to just travel the world and try and stage in a ton of different restaurants. I think that I want to try and do that. And just like get in kitchens everywhere. World's most impossible task. Trying to get out of the station again. I have to make sure that I do every single thing exactly the same. There's so many staircases, there's so many options of ways that you can turn. And it all looks the same. If I'm brave enough to say it, I think my dream would be to have a travel cooking show. And maybe part of that is going and working in restaurants around the world. But also I want to travel places and see what kind of ingredients are there and aren't there. That's something that I've noticed. I feel like in the United States, you can really access like any ingredient pretty easily, especially in New York. But when I travel to other places, simple things just won't be there. Or you just have to get them in a different way. Like in France, you won't see herbs in the grocery stores, but you'll find them in the parks. Obviously, that's a really tiny example, but nuances like that exist everywhere in so many different layers. So, yeah, my dream would be to have a travel cooking show. And I finally think I'm becoming delusional enough to start saying that out loud. It's the kind of thing where it's like, oh, well, I should probably get more experience before I try to do that. But the reality is, I think my inexperience is part of what would make it enjoyable, learning things in real time. And also, I'm single as fuck. The only thing I have waiting for me in New York is my cat. So I feel like I should take advantage of the independence that I have granted myself at this time in my life. This is all so hypothetical, but like we're manifesting. So yeah, we're manifesting. I think for the first time ever, I'm considering, do I want to still live in New York? I think the answer to that is yes, but I think the answer to that is also, I need to travel more. I think that's one of the perks of living in New York is you really can like travel anywhere from there quite easily. Like I was able to get a direct flight to Tokyo, round trip, for like $1,000. I booked it, I don't know, maybe 3 months in advance. I can also learn how to cook like any kind of food in New York and have that food made by a person from the country that that food is from.
Yeah, in America, they're like, yeah.
School was pretty good today. So we did mackerel again, but this time we did a different kind of mackerel. So on Friday we did saba, and then on today, Monday, we did aji, which is horse mackerel. Way different taste. Different type of preparation as well. You don't need to soak it in vinegar for so long. And then we learned how to make this thing called namero. It's basically mackerel, miso, shiso, ginger, and leek. And you can serve it raw, and then you can cook it, and it has a different flavor, and it's like a fish patty. And then we started breaking down another hamachi fillet to use throughout the week. I was able to bring home a hamachi collar, like a hamachi kama. So I'm gonna get stuff and I'm gonna marinate it overnight and then cook it tomorrow. And then for tonight, I think I'm gonna make some pasta. I'm gonna get some of this stuff. And I desperately need chili flakes. I don't know why nothing is spicy here. I think I'm really about to make a spicy pasta with togarashi. I'm gonna get some wine. I think a Chardonnay. Everything was like $25. Oh my god, that's sweet as fuck. What the good lord. I'm gonna use my maize container that I got. Okay, this is great because I can just put this like directly in the fridge. Usually when I travel, I bring at least one of my knives with me. And if I know I'm gonna be doing a lot of cooking, I'll also bring my microplane, a meat thermometer, maybe a bench scraper. But it's very rare that I travel with none of my kitchen supplies. But for some reason, I literally didn't bring anything with me to Japan. I mean, I know the reason. The reason was because I knew I'd be doing a ton of cooking at school, and I knew that I'd want to be eating out a lot, you know, trying to eat out and try as many different things as I could. But I was delusional to think that I wouldn't want to cook while I was here. What? So I was left with the basic essentials that were provided to me at my share house. I didn't want to bring my chef knives from school home every day because it was very rare that I would go directly home after school. So really was working with the bare minimum, but ultimately it's fine because it's a fun challenge, you know. Yeah. At home I have everything that I could ever imagine equipment-wise because I spent a lot of time and money investing in my personal kitchen equipment. So, I don't know, it's kind of fun to reset and see what I can do with very, very little.
Took the day off and now cook dinner. First days are always
honestly, I think my salary.
I accidentally deleted like the first half of footage from day 7, but basically day 7 we learned how to cut tuna from a big block of tuna, and then we also learned how to prepare gizzard shad. There's a bunch of different names for gizzard shad depending on the size of the fish when it's being prepared. So the smallest version of gizzard shad is called shinko, and that's when it's like very bougie. That's the most expensive version. And then one step up from that is kohara. So we worked with kohara. Okay, back to finish my hamachi kama the next day. This turned out so delicious. I would gladly remake it. And I think it'd be so good paired with like an herb salad. Because the marinade I used had so much sugar, natural sugar in it, it actually caramelized like somewhat. But if I was able to put it in an actual broiler, it would have gotten a really nice caramelization on it. Moment of truth. So I marinated it with soy sauce, orange juice, and then togarashi, and a little bit of this like fresh ginger. It's so good. Oh my god. It's so good. I also think I put a little bit of mirin in there. It's really delicious. Really outdone myself this time. Oh my god. See you tomorrow. Good morning. Today is day 8. It's Wednesday the 21st. And today we are doing Japanese omelets with tamago, which is really exciting. I bought a square pan over the weekend, so I'm prepared to make this for the rest of my life, essentially. I have a bunch of tuna from yesterday that I also want to do something with. Hey, aww. They're not supposed to be there. They definitely broke out. Oh my god, you're so cute. So the mixture for tamagoyaki is mostly egg, obviously, but it also has dashi, sugar, mirin, dark soy, and salt. And you essentially want a 3-to-1 ratio of egg to the dashi sauce. So I was able to make 3 attempts at making tamagoyaki this day, and by my 3rd attempt, I actually felt like I was really starting to get the hang of it, but this is not a simple task. You have to seriously lock in and focus. Your temperature control for this is so crucial because you don't want the eggs to brown, but you want them to cook fast enough so that they get fluffy. You basically go layer by layer by layer in the pan until you get to the very end, and then at that point, you're able to use the wooden board to shape it, which I didn't know about the board shaping thing. So I'm going to have to go back to Kappabashi Street and buy one of these wooden boards, but I already have a whole list of things that I'm going to buy when I go to Kappabashi Street again. Back at this now, these nigiri actually turned out horribly. These are way below the standard of what I would make now, because the fish slices, if you pay close attention, you'll see that the fish slices are triangular because I was doing a terrible job. I didn't really understand that you need a rectangular shape, but if you want to make a really good, perfect nigiri, you need to have rectangular slices of fish, and they need to be about 3 centimeters by 8 centimeters. I kid you not, it makes such a difference. Now, this was the day that I remembered that I have free will, and we have an hour for lunch break, so I wanted to take my time with my lunch break, because all we cooked this day was the tamagoyaki, but we had a bunch of fish from the day before, so I figured might as well make myself a whole sushi platter.
I really like the type of vlogs you're doing, you know.
Thanks. Oh my god.
And you can
so
play
nice.
the keyboard, the piano.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god, that was so random. We just met up with some people
It was
in
this
a
language
cafe.
exchange. Yeah.
And
I feel like this one is the best one. What is it? It's like the fatty tuna.
yeah, a torch.
Yeah.
Nice.
Do you want one?
Can I have one? Thank you. So good.
I know, right? It really like brings out the flavor.
How's that MasterCard?
It's a MasterCard typical
Oh my god, I almost sliced off my finger.
But we don't watch enough TV. Oh no.
I just cut my nail. So bad.
Such a scary moment when
It happens so often to me, I
Yeah.
swear. Yeah, scary. Yesterday, both of my roommates separately told me that I looked super tired, so I'm buying a concealer. But I also found this little liquid liner. I think I'm gonna get this. And then I kind of want to get a mascara. I found this little bang thing. I'm gonna get this. I have bangs. I realized that I don't know if my shade exists in this country because I am brown. And these are all very light. Know what my undertones are, but yeah, I think something like this is maybe a good idea. But I honestly am not sure if it's all too light for me still. Okay, no, I think I like really need a little sweet treat. So I'm gonna go to Lawson's. I'm gonna give you a haul of everything I got. I got my Sky High mascara. This is like the mascara that I've been using for a while now. Next, I got this like lippy stick. Let's try it on. I didn't really test the color, so hopefully it looks good on me. Ooh, I like that. It's like a clicky. Okay. Okay. What do we think? Let's see on my camera. Oh. Okay. Cute. I think it's cute. Smells really good. Okay. Next. I got, this. Okay, this is like something for bangs. It's mascara for bangs. I'm intrigued by this because basically every day after I have my hair in braids, my hair looks so cute, except for my braids look crazy. So I'm hoping this will help me fix them. Oh, okay. I don't know about that. I don't really know. Oh, I don't really know about that. Okay, so maybe it's not for that use case. Maybe it's really not for that use case. Okay, we're gonna just, okay, yikes. Okay, jury's still out on that one. And then I got the Laneige lip sleeping mask, like the best thing ever in the world. I got this eyeliner. They didn't have a sampler though, so also kind of winging it. But I got it because it has like a, oh yeah, look at that. Can you see that? Oh my god. Okay, I'm gonna try and get it on. Whoa. Okay, that is like extremely thin. Holy freaking shit. Okay, so this is for like literally doing surgery. It's like the most dainty freaking thing I've ever seen in my life. Wow, I'm so dainty. Oh my god. Wow, my eyeliner is so dainty. I'm just such a dainty girl with dainty eyeliner. Holy shit balls. Okay. And then I got, this stuff. Okay, I'm not gonna sample this, but it's like a spot treatment because I have so much acne. Probably because I have a sweet treat every day after school. Okay, and then this is that concealer. This will be interesting. I really don't know if this is gonna be my skin tone at all, but I just need something for my under eyes and ideally like the rest of my face too. So okay, it's not terrible. Let's see. I think this is gonna work actually now that I'm seeing it. Oh. Okay, let's try the darkest shade. Oh boy. Oh boy. Actually, you know what? I think it's just gonna be like a little bit of a trust the process situation. And I think if I put it on under my foundation, it'll be fine. Okay? Oh yeah. Wow. Okay, actually, I think I like it. I'm gonna use it under my foundation. And then, oh boy. Oh boy. We did it. Trusting the process on this one. It's gonna get better with practice. And then the last thing I got, the hand moisturizing mask, because my hands are so dry. Can you see that? Can you see that? My hands are so dry. So I think I'll probably use this tonight. Okay, vlog. I think I'm done with this vlog. I think this is a good stopping point for this vlog. And yeah, I guess this is the first half of my week. Wednesday is over. And I'll see you in the next vlog. Thanks for watching. Love you. Bye.